Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. All right, Rockstar has released some information before the DLC drops on the 13th. This is more info talking about their quality of life improvements. So we'll go over this real quick. We'll talk about it for a second. There's actually a couple things I don't think are going to be. It depends on how Rockstar does it, but there may be a few things that are not so quality of life improving, right? So I'm interested and curious to get your feedback on this as well. All right, so let's go ahead and just check this out. This released about an hour ago. Let's just go ahead and look into it here. Experienced improvements coming to GTA Online. Rockstar creator updates, new ways to track career progress, balancing adjustments, and more. All right. So they say, as part of next week's explosive new GTA Online update featuring new missions, vehicles, events, and much more, we're continuing to improve the online experience with a number of right? Experiential updates and upgrades across all available platforms. Here's a brief rundown of some of the things you can expect when GTA Online San Andreas Mercenaries arrives on June 13th. Okay, so vehicle updates. The ability to claim all destroyed vehicles at once when filing a Moore's Mutual insurance claim. So, again, we already know about this. And like I said before, this was a feature that was part of the game from day one, but due to people exploiting this feature for car dupes and money glitches, Rockstar took this away. So for years, we didn't have this. You had to go and claim each individual vehicle. Now you can just claim everything. So that's big right there, right? Moore's Mutual will no longer charge for recovering personal vehicles destroyed during contact missions. That makes it. A lot of this stuff, it's like, dude, why wasn't this around day one? But it's all good, right? Custom description tags for garages to help quickly locate your favorite rides when calling the mechanic. That's always going to be a plus. Again, I wish that we were able to organize our garages via the new license plate creator, right? We have a new license plate creator. We should be able to move our cars around inside that app. That would be nice to have, but whatever, right? The ability to select from individual floors when requesting vehicles from the Eclipse Boulevard garage. That's the new garage that we got, the 50-car garage, so that'll be cool. Pressing D-pad right will engage stealth mode on the new F-160 Raiju plane. So we know the name of the plane now. This pretty much gives it to us, right? The F-160 Raiju plane. That's the new plane from the DLC. And it does have VTOL, right? Vertical takeoff and landing. VTOL will move to L3 LS, which that is your joystick. That's pushing down the joystick. And holding L3 LS when flying all VTOL aircraft will switch it into and out of VTOL mode. So this is going to be very interesting for people who like to PvP with airplanes. This is going to be a new dynamic to how you maneuver your aircraft, which is cool because there's so much you can do with the planes now. They're going to kind of like maneuver and manipulate the controls. So pressing D-pad right will engage stealth mode. Okay, kind of similar to the Akula, I believe, right? The Akula does the same thing with the weapons. And then VTOL will now be your joystick, the left one, right? L3 or LS, left stick, L3. The option to request an active mobile operations center, Avenger, or Terabyte delivered closer to your location via the interaction menu. So that's strange right there. The option to re-request. So you call it in and it's too far away, you recall it. I like that. That's not bad. Okay. Additional filters for race types when browsing the jobs menu. That's cool. You can kind of, pinpoint and narrow down what type of race you want to have. The Willard Eudora and Albany Classique Broadway will be eligible for taxi work when using taxi liveries. There's still a couple of cars that have taxi liveries that they left out from this. The Dynasty and I think the one of like the weenies or something like that, or one of the other weenies has a taxi livery, but it's okay. It's cool. Added a couple more cars to something that most people won't ever do. Lesser used vehicles will be removed from in-game websites to streamline the browsing experience. These vehicles will be made available via event showrooms, the Lucky Wheel, and other places. So this, I don't think it's so good. Lesser used vehicles will be removed. What does that mean? How you define lesser used vehicles? And putting those vehicles that you say nobody wants and puts them to the podium, the lucky wheel, and that means that people will be less inclined to spin the wheel, because if they were lesser used in the website, what makes you think that we want them on the podium wheel, right? So I think what Rockstar is doing with this is they're trying to combat people that are like glitching the podium wheel from getting really cool vehicles for free, and they'll just be putting cheap vehicles up there that nobody really wants or uses. So I'm not sure this is a good thing right here. Again, they're what we need to have is another reworked website where the discounted vehicles are in a certain tab, and then it's more specific to search for these vehicles, right? I don't know. I think this is kind of like a dud right here, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Gameplay updates. A new register as boss option in the interaction menu, merging Securo Serve and Motorcycle Club. So I've seen on Twitter some people are hailing this as a good thing. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about this, because if you guys know, being registered as a motorcycle club is it's kind of like a crapshoot if you've got product in your MCs, because you'll be getting raided left and right. So one of the ways to combat that was just being a CEO, right? You can register as a CEO to do free mode stuff, like certain things you have to worry about being rated as the MC. So this actually I don't think is going to be a good thing. Okay, I think we'll be getting rated left and right now because of this. Again, because before we were able to separate the two, CEO, SecuroServe, and MC biker stuff as a MC, organization. So I think now that by these being merged, I think Rockstar's like, oh, you think you can get away from getting rated, which you still get rated. We still get rated, but now I think it's going to happen a whole lot more. I don't think this is a good thing right here. I really don't. Again, it depends on how it's employed and how it works, but I don't think this is a good thing necessarily. All right. A buy all option where purchasing body armor at ammunition rank requirements for body armor are also being removed. So this is cool. You can buy all. Now, does this mean that we can buy all of the armor? Which I think, again, we should be able to have. So we'll see what that looks like. I think so. I think so. And then going on to kind of merge these two together here. Body armor will be restocked after quick restarting a mission, matching the same body armor levels as when first entering the lobby. That's cool. I like that. And then all these three are kind of like together here. When equipping body armor via the weapon wheel, the type of armor used will be relative to how much damage the player has taken. So that's interesting to see. So if you've taken a lot of damage, will it use like a heavy vest? We'll have to wait and find out and see how that works. I feel like that could end up like messing up the game and something will get glitched out, to be honest. Alright, moving on. When parachuting or in free fall, players will no longer receive phone calls from Tom, Connors, or English Dave. How about we just get the option to turn that off, right? I thought we did have that option by removing them from the contact list. Maybe it does, I don't know, but that's kind of weird. Madrazo dispatch services no longer requires multiple players and can be taken on solo. So if my memory serves me correct, these missions are actually pretty difficult. Even though you can do them solo, you'll probably end up wanting to take somebody with you anyways. But cool. I love the fact that we can do more stuff solo. Rockstar, let us do the casino heist solo. That would be great. Let us do the casino heist solo. Please, if you're watching, make that a thing. That would be awesome. Okay? All heists should be able to be done solo. The old school heists would be great to be done solo. Let's see here. Sorry, it's early in the day. My voice hasn't warmed up yet, and if you guys know, my voice has been messed up for a while, so it takes a while for it to get warmed up. So excuse me if I'm like. Anyways, sorry. Players will be able to select a name for their acid product via interaction menu to receive a 5% sell bonus. That's pretty interesting. That's cool. Apparently from Tez, this was entered in already, but this wasn't activated. So now it's activated, or it will be activated. So that's cool. Extra little 5% bonus. Then rank requirements for daily objectives will be removed to allow more players to participate. Honestly, I think Rockstar should do more with daily objectives. They should make these things double money. They are. Listen, I had to give them credit where credit's due. They did increase the payout kind of a while ago, but they also made it to where it's more difficult to be done solo. So they should make it to where we could still do these 100% solo, right? And kind of feature them on weekly events, make them double money, get bonuses. You do it every day for the week, you get like a $500,000 bonus, which you get weekly bonuses anyways, but to stack those bonuses, I think would be a good idea. It'll get more people, involved in doing daily objectives. But I like that. That's good. Get more people involved. Balancing updates. Let's talk about this. Payouts on many collectibles and events, such as buried stashes and treasure chests, will be increased. We're also correcting payouts for Gerald's Last Play and a Super Yacht Life upwards by 25%. Again, any kind of increased pay I think is good. 25% on these missions, we're talking like you get 10 grand. So we're getting like 12,500 now, These should be doubled. I think all missions should pay out a base minimum of like $30,000, right? And then there should be a sweet spot. You spend 7, 6, 8 minutes in there, in that range. You should get upwards of like 45, 50, 60, $70,000 for these missions. You can do a lot of other stuff in free mode and get paid, $80,000, $85,000 in no time. There's a 20-minute cooldown time around some of the stuff, but still, I think missions are so overlooked in this game. I love the contact missions. These should be paying out way more, double, triple than what we're getting now. But this is a start right here, 25% on a couple of them. That's cool. Whatever. Here's a big one: rebalancing weapons on the P996 laser and Mammoth Hydra. Free mode only. All right. So this confirms it. The explosive cannons are getting nerfed. It's probably going to be similar to what the Rogue and the B11 cannons are like. I still think that that's not enough. I still think that, we don't need explosive rounds on these, because they could still, it's still going to be used to troll and grief, right? The rate of fire is so high, you'll get wiped out. But the splash damage, I believe, will be reduced. And the splash damage is basically once the round hits and explodes, how much damage around that range, that area, is going to be, dealt out to the player or a vehicle. But you hit a vehicle, you hit a post-op truck with these weapons, it's getting destroyed no matter what. This right here, boys and girls, this is epic. This right here is epic. The orbital cannon can no longer be instantly reset or refunded to prevent players from being repeatedly targeted. So that's huge. Again, I still think that we should just remove the orbital cannon. It serves no purpose. It really doesn't. But this is huge right here. I'm very curious to see how this holds up. I'm very curious to see, because again, this game, it's so easy to glitch stuff out in this game. I'm very curious to see how long it takes for people to find a way around that. I really am. So we'll see. And people that have, billions upon billions of dollars, they don't care how much it costs. But being able to just redo it over and over and over again, that's a major issue. So we'll have to wait and find out. But that's a good start. A good start, okay? A couple of good things right here. All right, the weapon rebalancing, the orbital cannon, that's good. Career progress. Track your criminal activities with career progress, a new feature that displays your progression as you rise to the criminal ranks and establish your empire. This will be accessible on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS from the GTA Online menu or the pause menu, making it easier for both fresh-faced and veteran players to see all their accomplishments at a glance. That's cool. I think that should have been available a long time ago, but yeah, again, to start, not bad. What is that? What is that? What does that say? Okay, never mind. I was reading the tombstone there. More creator updates. We're always amazed by the ingenuity of the GT Online community, creating incredible death matches, races, and more featured in our regularly updated community series. A number of additions and updates are being made to the Rockstar creator to continue fostering the kind of imaginative chaos that can only be experienced in Southern San Andreas. Some of these creator updates include dozens of new props are available in all creators, including giant license plate walls, E-Cola cans, destructible fences, underwater mines, and more. Snow, weather option for death matches, races, and survivals, plus Halloween-themed editions arriving later this year. Putting snow in for racing, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be painful. Let's see here. Option to toggle musical score on and off. Option to distinguish teams by assigning outfits. That's cool. I like that. Death matches will now have options for dynamic teams. Players can change teams when respawning, and health drain, where players lose health over time. Plus new radar blips options, the ability to lock time of day and weather options in the lobby, options to choose a respawn time for item and weapon pickups, and much more. I love that. Love that right there. Increased number of enemy spawn points and survivals. That's cool. Fixture removal will be available in the King of the Hill creator. I like that. The prop limit on PC will be increased to 300. So this is epic because honestly, all the great races and maps that are made, they're made on PC because it's easier to do that kind of stuff on PC, and they can kind of manipulate the props a little bit better. So that's pretty cool right there. I like that a lot. And then Rockstar closes out. They say, we always look forward to seeing what the community cooks up. Tag your creations with hashtag community series on Rockstar Games Social Club and on Twitter, Instagram for a chance to see your job featured as part of the community series. We'll be sharing more information soon and detailed patch notes when GTA Online San Andreas Mercenaries launches. Stay tuned for more information here on the Rockstar Newswire. So pretty cool. So we get a little glimpse of some of the quality of life updates. And again, a few of the things I'm not too, happy with, but we'll have to wait and find out. It's primarily, the main thing is this right here. I think that if they mess this up, which I think they probably will, Rockstar that being, we'll be getting rated a lot more. So I'm not too sure about that. So we'll have to wait and find out. Hopefully it's no big deal, right? You know me. But yeah, so there you guys have it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. What are you most excited for? The weapon rebalancing, the orbital cannon nerf. What do you guys think is going to be the big one for you? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks guys for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for the Roads content in the game. Smash that big smash that like button. See you guys in the next one, right? Peace out. Yeah.